Welcome to Qt Widgets and More. I'm Jesper Petersen from KDAP, and in today's episode, I'm going to share with you a very tiny application I've written. A useful one though. You know that feeling you've made some change throughout the whole code base, like a search and replace or something similar. You run Clang Tidy and you're not 100% sure that your change doesn't hit you somewhere. And what you do now is that you go through your whole application. It'll take you forever, and you will compare the old version before your change with the new version after your change. And you'll sit there and look, yeah, and compare it visually. And I needed to do that when I went from Qt 5 to Qt 6, because I wanted to know if there was any subtle change in my application. But I didn't want to do the comparison by eyeballing it. So I searched for a script that could take a screen from the old version, a screen for the new version, and compare them, and I didn't find one, so I created one myself, and I thought I'll share that in Qt Widgets and More. I'm not even going to show you the complete application. You can look at the source code if you want yourself. It's not that interesting. What I do is that I listen for a change to the clipboard, and when I hear a change to the clipboard, I assume that that must be a new image to compare. So what I'll do is I'll run my baseline. I will take a screenshot of the window that I'm interested in. I'll run my regression or improvement or whatever you want to call it, and I'll take a screenshot of that, and then it will compare them. Let me show you what it looks like when I run it. So I'll be running in my application now, and it looks like this. Not very interesting yet, but let me go over here and I'll just take a screenshot of it, and let me just move this one slightly. I'll take another screenshot of it. So that was my baseline and my improved version. And now when I go over here, you can see that now it is showing me these two screenshots side by side. And it's much easier to eyeball this to validate that the only change is indeed this here. Up here it says baseline regression. I don't expect that you can see it that fast, but what you can do is simply press the space bar, which will make it stop. This is my baseline, press the space bar. This is my regression, space bar. For each time, regression, baseline regression, and I can sit there and I can do it as fast as I possibly can do if I can press fast and I care about it. Or I can go here, yeah, absolutely. Only change is this. And sometimes these changes can be rather subtle and could be just a few pixels that have changed, and trust me, you will notice them when they jump around or they change color slightly, and you do it like this. What? Is that it? Whoa, that must be the shortest episode of Qt Widgets and More ever. And yes, there really isn't much more to say. On my Linux system, I had a bit of problem because the only tool I could find that would do this well for me, at least on my KDE system, was Spectacle. But unfortunately, it needed to be running to do this. And unfortunately, it put some weird empty images on my clipboard from time to time whenever a few seconds had elapsed. You can see notes of that in the code. But in any case, try it out with your system. All you need to do is to have some shortcut that you can take a screenshot of a window, and you'll take a screenshot of the baseline, take a screenshot of the regression, and now it will run. Next time you take a screenshot, it will assume it's your baseline again. And that's it. You can find the small application below here. You'll need to compile it yourself, but if you don't know how to compile that, well, then you are not in the right place anyway. I'm Jesper Petersen from KDAP, and I hope you enjoyed this very short episode. Let me know how it works out for you in the comment sections below, and as always, do give us your thumbs up and your subscription. What? You still here? Well, I have an announcement. I am going on a short break. Well, actually 2 months. I wish it was a real break, but a break away from you guys, in which I will be recording a bunch of other videos for Qt Widgets and More. But in those 2 months, we're going to release my good friend Giuseppe D'Angelo, whom you met on this channel a number of times. He has recorded 8 videos on container classes in Qt. They'll talk everything about the difference between Qt 5 and Qt 6 and and how they are implicit shared and so on. And I'll let him speak and have the channel here for a good 8 episodes, and then I will be back. Don't worry, I'll be back. I've got much more to say. Until then, well, have a great time.